Welcome to Speaking of Schaumburg. I'm Village President Al Larson. In this episode, we'll be joined by Tim Gerhardt, President of the Schaumburg AM Rotary Club. Then we'll talk to Kylie Harding from the Schaumburg Business Association. We'll close out the program by talking with Deanne Marcos and Debbie Svick from Almost Home Foundation. All of this and more today here on Speaking of Schaumburg. The Schaumburg AM Rotary Club provides fellowship and service opportunities to make a difference in the community. Here to tell us more is Club President Tim Gerhardt. Tim, welcome to Speaking of Schaumburg.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, tell me first of all, why there's an AM and there's a PM Rotary Club.
There's so much to do. There's two clubs to do it. Yeah, we spun off the noon club and formed the morning breakfast club, AM club. And that's because some of us get up in the morning early and are working hard throughout the day. So That's why.
And what does a president of the club do?
Well, there's a lot of responsibilities, but basically it's guiding everybody in the same direction so that we can, at the end of the day, raise money and give it away to the community.
Yeah. Give me some examples of some of the projects you've been involved with as far as fundraising is concerned.
Yeah, one of our biggest ones was an international one in Belize, and we actually built a basketball court for them down there so that the kids would be involved with sports instead of doing other things during the middle of the day, and that turned out to be a real positive for the community. We also took balls, bats, and so forth down to them, and so it was really the starting point of them developing a sporting club down there, so they compete now within the local community. But we also do it for Schaumburg, and we're looking at right now raising funds to help the hungry students in the school district. I was very surprised to find out of the 14,000 students in District 54, 31% of them are low income. 4,000 qualify for some assistance in breakfast and food.
Yeah, and of course, an undernourished and starving student is not going to be a very good student.
Yeah, what we found out is that those early ages are very important for their brain development, which helps them obviously learn and go along in school.
How many members do you have?
Well, actually, we started out with 17, and we're at 22 this year in the first 2 months of this fiscal year. And our big push is raising membership. The goal is to get it to 30 at the end of the year. We're getting very close to that. And then to raise funds for the community. And our focus, again, is helping out the local community this year.
What are some of the businesses that are involved in the Rotary Club?
Oh boy, we have all kinds, from attorneys to managers of hotels to, let's see, an Uber driver. So we even got that.
Really?
So, yeah, virtually the whole gamut of people get involved. We even have one of our ladies is involved in farming. So.
Really? Mm-hmm. So where do you meet?
We meet at Egg Harbor Restaurant Wednesday mornings at 7 o'clock for about an hour and a half.
It's every week?
Every week. Mm-hmm.
And my understanding is that if you miss a meeting here, you can pick it up somewhere else. Is that good?
You can join any club, and you don't get your hands slapped for meeting that. Actually, they've relaxed some of their requirements. So even though we chose to still meet every week, it's not technically a requirement.
How many years have you been involved with the Rotary?
I would say I'm going on my 7th year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did someone approach you? Did someone recruit you? Did you?
You know, I had a friend of mine, Jim McKenzie, that suggested I come join or check it out. And just, I guess all of us have a little passion for giving back to the community. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I would suggest anybody out there that has that interest to come join us at Egg Harbor on Wednesday mornings. And it's just really a good feeling when you can help others out that are less fortunate as us.
There's some interesting things that take place at these meetings, don't you? You're finding people for frivolous reasons?
You know, we're a little less stringent on that than the Noon Club, but yes, that is something that goes on. Yeah, so if you don't have your pin on or don't have your tie on and so forth, you can potentially get fined.
Now, how is the club formed? I mean, where did it come from?
You know, it started out raising money for polio and eradication of polio. And Afghanistan and Pakistan are the only two countries, really, for the most part, that have any kind of polio cases there. Which the biggest challenge that Rotary International has is just access to the people in those countries. But for the most part, it's been eradicated, so we've kind of changed a little bit of our direction, and that is helping out the local community and international and those that need it.
Okay. What's your favorite project that Rotary is engaged in?
You know, I would have to say that the Belize project, we have connections in Belize, and so I know that it's going for a good cause.
That's Central America, isn't it? Central
America, yep. Right down there by Guatemala.
How many Rotarians went down there?
We had, I would say, 6 people go down on the first mission to find out what we wanted to do, and then probably, thereabouts in the 5, 6, 7 range. So we have fun, and we help them out.
Yeah. What kind of country is Belize? Is it?
Well,
there's good tarpon fishing, I heard.
There's good fishing down there. There's good caving. There's ruins down there.
Oh, wow.
So we had an opportunity to go in a cave down there that no American has ever gone into. Really, they said no white face has ever gone into the cave. So, yeah, you don't want to lose your flashlight. You'll be part of the skeletons in the cave.
Are there skeletons in the cave?
Oh, yeah.
You really said?
And there's no ropes around it. Down there, you don't have the same kind of programs as up here. So you're walking in amongst skeletons and rocks, and yeah, you might not come out.
Somehow
it's not for the weak at heart.
I'm not sure that's a club I want to get too involved with. Where do your members come from for the most part?
The local community. Even people that would listen to this that have an interest in helping out the community, we welcome them to come join us. But they're of all makes and sizes, businesses.
Who can they call? And what should they call?
You can go on SchaumburgAMRotary.org, and there's a membership tab on there to click. You can call me. I work at All Points. We're a mechanical contractor. There's several ways, but I would say that if you go to the website, that's the easiest way to find out and connect up.
Well, it sounds fascinating, and I'm not sure I want to go in a cave in Belize, though.
No, you're welcome to come with us.
Yeah, right.
We'll do some fishing afterwards.
Spare some bones, Yeah, Tim, thanks for coming out, and I appreciate your.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And next time you go down to Belize, drop me a postcard. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Schaumburg Business Association is approaching a milestone anniversary. Learn more next here on Speaking of Schaumburg. This is do it for this edition of Speaking of Schaumburg. Join us next month for an all-new episode. Until then, I'll see you around town. And I'll see you guys around town, too.